Hi everyone, welcome to my second spread of Project Life for 2021. So the first spread that I did the other video for was like January 1st through 17th. And now this one is going to be January 17th. And yes, I know I have 17 twice, but I'm okay with that this time around. Like I said, this time I'm just doing it more by months. If you did not see that video, please go back and watch that video, and then you'll kind of know more about what I'm talking about. So I am working on this one. So this one's going to be the 17th through the 31st. And I can tell you already, doing it by month instead of from Sunday to Sunday really is helping me like streamline this process even more. It was so nice to not have to worry about where I was going to put everything and if I was going to have enough room for all the pictures I wanted to use. So it really helped. Now, last week, the last video I used for the first spread, Ellie Studio. And one thing I do like to do is kind of mix up each week is a different, I have a lot of like this collection here is Simple Stories back when they were doing like their snap packs and things like that. I believe that's exactly what this was. And you got some stickers and the little alphabet and things like that. So that is what I'm using for this week. And then the following week will be another collection. And then, and I'm going to use my Ellie Studio in between all of those since I get that monthly. And I just really like those. So those will definitely be used at least once a month. But I also want to use up some of this other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead, and you guys know that I haven't done it in a little while, but I've used to take collections and sort of like cut them down to 4x6 or 3x4 cards and get them prepared to use in my Project Life albums, which I used to call Daily Life. If you didn't see the first video, I've decided to go ahead and call it Project Life since more people seem to know what Project Life is. So this week, yeah, it's my goal again this year. I think it was last year to use up some. I didn't use up as many as I wanted to, although I did get some used up. But again, I will talk about that in my goals video. I'm doing a bunch of voiceovers today to try to get videos up for you guys. So I don't know when I will actually have all the videos go up. But here, I don't know exactly at this point in time what the dates are going to be, but I do have that card up there. And I do like to have the date, even though this is just all of January, I do like to have a date card for each week. When it comes to the month ones, I mentioned in my last video that I want the month ones to go at the beginning of the pictures. So had I added some February pictures in with this spread, I would have the February card before those pictures if I could. But I'm kind of thinking that the way that I ended up doing this one, I kind of just filled it in so that it was all just January. I'm kind of hoping it'll stay that way and the months will all be separate from each other at least. That's kind of my plan at this point, but we will see as the month goes along or as the year goes along. To know at this point, it's not even February 10th and I'm done with January completely of 2021 is like such a breathtaking, relieving thing that I'm really happy about that. In the last video, I was talking about the Collect app, and I didn't get to say a lot towards the end. These videos go a little bit quicker. I have them sped up a little more. I would also like to know below if this is more that you want to see of, or if you just don't really care for these videos. Either way is totally fine with me. And again, even if you don't do Project Life, you can take some of the things that I talk about during these videos and adapt them to any pocket page of any kind. So the Collect app is really a good one, and I can't remember if I have any of the Collect app on this page, but you just take it, and again, you can add photos, you can do different things and journaling, and then you can print it up. I do believe that they have an option to print those at 4x6, but I have never done that, and I'm not 100% sure how that works, but I might try that. That might actually be kind of fun to do for once. So these photos, again, are just kind of more random daily photos. And I don't know if you noticed the first spread, but since I am not doing Sunday to Saturday, I am adding the day number. So I can't remember, was this like the 20th or something? I can't honestly remember what day those snow pictures were taken. but I'm trying to add the number, and I'm not adding it to every single photo, but to a lot of them I am. There are times when I will do a scrapbook page of the same photo. I don't always, but if it's a big one, like in the last layout, there was photos of my daughter and my husband on a hike. So that's something I have more photos of, and I will do an actual 12 by 12 layout with those photos as well. And so sometimes I will actually refer to my Project Life albums for the date of the whatever that event was. And so I know what to put on my 12 by 12 layout. So here I was when I decided that I wasn't going to add any of February's pictures in. And you can see I have some funny things on here, like that coffee one with a mad face plus coffee equals happy face. I mean, those are things that I just enjoy adding in there. Um, just funny things like that. But this is where I decided I did not want any of February. So like I said, at this point, I'm hoping to keep it each month. You know, no matter how many pictures are from that month, I'm hoping to keep them at least on separate spreads. So, and by doing so, I'm going to need some filler cards on occasion, which is totally fine with me, but I'm going to play around. You're going to actually see how I'm going to fill that one in a little bit. I was looking for just like a plain one that already had a saying on it, but then I thought I kind of wanted to play around with it and fix it up just a hair. So all these alphabet stickers came with this pack. So all this stuff was made to go together. I didn't pull these apart separately. Um, I want to say they were called snap packs. If I can find these, I can leave a link, but I don't know if I can. But Simple Stories used to have different ones. I've got like a dog one, I've got boy one, girl one, all different kinds of ones. So um, some photos you might notice that I am putting into the pockets without anything on them. And that is another way to kind of give your eye a little bit of rest. I like to work, most of the time I work card to card here, and I don't really care how much kind of goes together because I kind of like the way it looks in the end. But this time I'm just, but it is good to add just a picture in with nothing on it. And I have to be honest, sometimes I struggle with that because I just want to add stickers and play with all the pictures. And if you want to do that, by all means, go ahead. I'm just saying if you want to leave a picture in there that doesn't have anything on it, don't be afraid to do that too, because it can give your eye a little bit of a rest. And I think currently on the left-hand side of this layout, I did leave the one of me and my husband getting photobombed by my daughter. It is one of my favorite photos ever. But I currently have it just plain in there, no border, no anything. I've seen a lot of people use white borders around all of their photos, and I was actually going to do that this time around, but I had forgot. And so I'm probably just not going to do that this time around, but I will. Some of them will have a white border and some of them won't. It just kind of is going to depend. But I meant to do that with every photo this year. So here on this picture here, we got some snow in my area. Of course, not at my house, but other than that tiny bit. So it's funny, one of the things I mentioned I add in here is quotes. And above that picture of the snow on the top left is one of the quotes. And it's basically, a lot of you know, we just went up to play in the snow in the mountains and there wasn't much snow there. So he said when it snowed at our house, he said, "Oh, look, it's the same amount of snow we got at the mountain." It's just funny, which is true. And so basically that just describes the picture. And so anyways, what was I saying about that? Oh, but the picture down below with all the snow was at Gales Creek Camp, which you guys know is a pretty important place to me. So this layout, I mean, I sped it up times 3, but really it came together pretty quickly. It's nice having little kits put together. And here's where I'm going to change that 4x6 card around. I liked this little quote, but I didn't want the huge black piece. There was not that much black around the rest, even on the left hand side of the page that you can't see right now that I already worked on. So I cut it off and added it to that blue polka dot paper, and it just kind of made it a little more fun and playful and added some more colors around. So I'm just going to play around a little bit with what I add to it. And I'm actually going to add this soda and cupcake even though that has nothing to do with the page, but it looks cute. So here's again a photo at the end. Nothing great. Let me know what you think of these videos. I did add the date to that photo or to that card, and you can see the photos there that have nothing on them. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.